ladies and gentlemen. So I made it here. Apparently we are going to be on a self-guided tour. And I had to get this as I was walking in the gate. See what we were doing back in the day. And I'll try to give you a little bit of the story as we move along. I didn't really read into it. You know, I was just kind of looking for some fresh, new content for you guys. Just did a little search, you know, as far as attractions go around Kansas City. Most of them we've looked at, but we're going to be walking up in that area. And then what do you know, guys? What do we got within the vicinity of this Shoal Creek here? Bet you can't guess. A golf course. Check it out, guys. We got some bison. Couldn't really see them because they were so camouflaged, just chilling over here. Give you guys some views here. Looks like there's a lot of trails back in here as well. I'm not sure if I will entertain those today. I had another stop planned after this, but we'll see how this morning goes. Let's take a little gander here, see what stories we are given. Got a few different trails. Where am I? There I am. City Hall and Jail, 1867, guys. Here we are. And from what I read online, these structures are only open for certain events. And we got a grist mill, of course, 1824. And this is something we're going to be checking out in the closest of detail possible. A lot of suspicious stuff going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have made my way down to the alleged grist mill here. Interesting stuff going on. What is the deal with this? Got just a metal rod sticking out of the ground. Oh my God, guys. Look at what I just did. Wow, that is quite the start to this morning. There's a swamp right there, so there we go. I can't even believe it. But we're gonna keep on trucking, guys, because I'm already here. Made the drive out here. I got some swampy shoes now. Hi. Don't walk over there. I just stepped in a swamp.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah. Pretty small little channel running through here. Just wide enough for the wheel. What's this, guys? Man, talk about a buzzkill with the shoes already. So this runs down under this structure. I'm gonna get in here, guys, because guess what? I already got the swamp shoes. Not sure if you can see in there. What's going on with this? This is how we are constructing log cabins. Back road shut, guys. What's going on back in here? We don't stay on the trail, guys. Got a brick just hanging out over here. No big deal. Sorry guys, I'm assessing the damage to my shoes here. What do we got going on here? Rain Bird, number 44. And I'm having an issue reading the rest of that. But what's that doing here? What's the deal? What is going on here? Is this how they built this? Carried this massive piece up here by horse and cart. Got some machinery in there. Those appear to be hand forged. The hardware there on the doors. Well, I learned my lesson walking under there. But, you know, where's the water come from? It's like maybe a well up top. I mean, look at this thing. Alright, I'm gonna walk up here. There's just a couple other people here taking some senior photos or something, so I'm trying to avoid them, stay out of their way, or work around them. So what's the deal, guys? And I haven't read the story on this, but some type of fiberglass around that. You know, the water just coming out of a natural spring here. And then we were using it to grind grains. What's the deal? I know for sure they didn't pour this slab in the 1800s. Oh, this is the Old Berry Well. I don't know, guys. I mean, my opinion is, you know, based on everything that I've seen in my explorations, this looks to be a repurposed area. Okay, so we've got a drain running down, buried under the ground, which is going to the swamp that I completely submerged my feet in. Get a little bit of a closer look at the construction techniques here, guys. What's going on? We just got a few random pieces of red granite in here, I guess. Alright, guys, there's another one. I'll hop over here, see what's going on. Some kind of plate on this bearing here. Try to get you zoomed in on it, guys. Some welds going on. Check it out, guys. I had to see if this thing moved. Oh, she's still rocking. What's the deal with this? What's this doing in here? All right, I'm gonna head over. We're gonna check out the jail over here in the city hall, guys. The jail in the city hall. Here we come. Oh, those look modern. Check it out. What do we got laying right here? Are you joking? All right, guys, my phone is messing with me once again. Try to keep you focused. And this looks like granite. Like that red looking granite. And we've only got half of it. Where's the other half? Look at what I'm walking on, guys. What's the deal? Did they quarry these massive stones in the 1800s? Drag them up here with their covered wagon so that they could make a little walkway here to get into the city hall. Interesting, rusty looking stuff. I don't have my magnet with me. Got a couple tiers of wall here, or partially anyhow. And some meltolithic blocks, in my opinion. Got that ground chuck look going on. And this stuff is really sparkly looking. And once again, with the ground. 1867. Oh, what do we got going on over here? I guess they got tired of quarrying these massive stones and decided to use these smaller ones on this side. Look how thick this is, guys. All right. See what else is going on. So they all seem to have these janky foundations. Front of that's been reblocked. Where to go, guys? Just checking it out. Let's head over to the chapel. Look at this. Here's another brick. What's this brick doing here? Very interesting shape. Could be modern, I don't know, guys, but very fascinating. And what is this? Fox Cabin, 1830. What's going on with the old chapel here? 1865. So, excuse me, these are newer bricks, guys. What's going on down in here? Look at that. Are you kidding me right now? What happened to these bricks? This one has about the same weight as a piece of styrofoam. Same with this. What's going on? How come we find cooked out bricks everywhere we go? Trying to get you guys a little view on the inside here. Interesting. Oh, what do you know? Got a little cemetery over here, guys. You know, part of the official story with the olden times, you know, the church always had a cemetery attached to it. Or usually, which I rarely ever see unless it's something to do with the official narrative. What is going on in here? Got an obelisk. And this appears to be buried, I think. We're only getting one date here, 1880. And, you know, are these things legit or what? I don't know, guys. I don't think they are personally, but this obelisk right here might be legit from somewhere else. Seem to be missing something on this one. There's a joint right there. Pretty hard to read these guys. Just a little nub remaining on that one. I mean, look at, so we've got these headstones. We just looked at that one. And these appear to be carved out of a piece of slab concrete or something. What's really going on with this? 1895. Hope that's coming through for you guys. Interesting stuff. We got a little mini obelisk here. Whew. This one's interesting. I'm not understanding. Oh, okay. So I've never seen that before as far as the aged. I was just looking at that on a couple other ones. What is that? 37 years, 7 months, 24 days. What's going on with this? What happened? Oh, it was a cherub. It's missing its head. Interesting. Just like the little calf thing that I found in a decimated water system running through a certain cemetery. You know, there's headless sheep. All right, guys, I'm gonna move on. Just a little refresher, 1884 on this one. What we got going on over here? Well, let's check this one out. This one has a super funky foundation going on. Seems like an awful lot of work, guys, to quarry these massive stones just to build a wooden structure on. What are we talking about? I mean, look at this. We've got these little tiny stones in between these massive ones. What is going on back here? Look at this staircase. Oh, what's this hiding under here, guys? What is it? What's under here? What's under here, guys? Another one of these yellow bricks. Looking very familiar to some that I have, but there is no stamp. What is this? To show you the construction? this is what we did, I guess. You know, we quarried all these massive stones, hauled them up here with our horse and wagon, and then built a wooden structure on top. What's going on with this? Why is there a hole in here? It's very suspicious. I'll stick this back in there. Oh, and then we got one of these just chilling. And these can be found all over the place. This one looks pretty rough. What else is going on, guys? I'm just gonna keep rolling. This one, I'm not real sure. I think the top is original. Looks like the legs might not be. Somebody hand carved this. Check it out, guys. There's like a flower in the middle here. This stuff coming out. It's pretty awesome, actually. And what's this? Just a massive piece of melt here? Who hauled this thing up here? All right, I'm gonna shut you down, try to save some battery. Just a quick little view of the alleged blacksmith shop here. Same funky foundation. Looks like he's been doing a little bit of barbecuing back here. It's a long piece of rebar. One last little look at this foundation and stairs here, guys. I think this stuff was discovered in a destroyed state and then repurposed. And just a slight correction, guys. This is the blacksmith shop. $1880s. What are we using in here to heat up our steel? Iron. Looks like a standard run-of-the-mill brick stack here. Got some little water pump thing right here. Very fascinating. What's it say on it? Cinti Pump Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Guys, check it out. Patented. And my shadow is a little bit of an issue today. What's going on in the back over here, guys? It's like a bunch of maintenance type stuff. All right, guys, we are at the schoolhouse here. Take a quick walk around this. Same foundations we see everywhere. This looks like the siding that was on my home. There's still a little bit surviving near the mudroom area, but my house is allegedly just turned 100 years old. What is going on under here, guys? What's this metal doing sticking out of this stone? Well, she beat me to it, guys. We got one brick survivor in here. So I'll start out on the back side. What is going on with this? Actually, I think she's gonna end up over here. So I might make my way around. There's your storm shelter. And a ton of flies today. Look at these bricks, guys. Looking exactly like the ones that I found on the ground over there, next to that other structure. And I bet all of these weigh, or, you know, they look like the super light bricks that we find. The only thing I can think of to compare them to is, you know, like a piece of styrofoam. And then look at this, we got one of these glassy bricks in here as well. What's going on? Look at that one. Awesome. Holy smokes, guys. Sorry, I'm probably trashing their little bush here, but look at the bricks in this. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. What we got going on? Look modern. I didn't even really need to go through all the trouble to get a look at those because they're everywhere. Nobody's building structures with these janky bricks, in my opinion. Something happened to these. And I believe that this is the only survivor in this area. Look at this, guys. Are you kidding with this? Find me a mason that's gonna lay a brick like that. Or a bricklayer. Got double stacks back here. And your usual step up. Look at this, guys. I think we need to fire somebody. Who did this? Who formed these up? They use some flower pots or what's going on? They don't seem to be lasting. Super funky bricks. Make that 3 stacks, guys. Seems to be some kind of metal in between the foundation and this first course of brick. Just, you know, my curiosity, guys. We've got some more of those interesting looking bricks under here. They could be modern. Never seen them before. Oh, that one says Empire on it. I'll have to look into these. I've never seen these. There's a standard yellow looking one in here as well. I don't know, some of these look old. We've got some steel going around here. Look at this one, guys. What's going on? Very interesting stuff. Are my shoes dried out yet? Look at me. Oh, the pants too? Man. Well, that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure if there's anything else really. Oh, we've got another structure over here we gotta look at. Those people were taking some photographs in there when I was walking by. Got a little shack over here. What's going on with this? We got no date or information on this one. What's going on? All right, guys, so we've got 2 boards of knowledge here, or plaques of knowledge, and we are not being given a date on this as far as I can tell. And you know, it is my opinion that this structure here existed along with the rest of these. You know, most would say, yeah, that one is newer. It's completely made out of brick. I would disagree. I believe that the rest of these were destroyed and repurposed. And this is the lone survivor in here. Alright guys, so we're gonna take a quick look around this one. There's also another structure back in here that I did not notice until just now. What's going on with this one? It's a pretty sophisticated joint right there, if you will. Little bit of a breezeway. Wow. So these are all separate. Interesting. And they look to be all the same size. Or, you know, the roof connects them, but very interesting design. What's going on with this under here, guys? Is that a repair? See what this says. Hughes Cooking Cabin, 1825. And I think there's a board on each one of these, maybe. And there's their weaving cabin. And the sleeping cabin. Cook, weave, and sleep. Guys, that's it. That's all we're doing in the 1800s. Let's see what's going on over here. What's this? Is this the well? Oh, it's like a fire pit, looks like. Sorry guys, I had to remove your stick lock so that I can see what's going on in here. Got some more stampers in here, guys. Massive grate here. Did the blacksmith make these? What's this doing here? Another one of those bricks. Check it out, guys. And that's what's in there. Fulton, Missouri. Boy, would I love to have that, but obviously I'm not going to take a brick from here. But very interesting. Set their lock back up. And we're gonna move along. $18.35, and this might be the last thing we look at in here, guys. What's going on up here? What is that? What's in here, guys? What is this? Another one of those bricks. Come, I keep finding these in here. Yeah, we're building these janky foundations? I don't think so. Keep finding glass as well. Guys, looks like I'm about to get out of here just in time. I think we've got a pretty large group of people coming, but what is the deal with this? Looks like, you know, red granite, but yet it has all of this stuff going on with the top of it here. Including looks like brick. The sun is not cooperating with me today. But check it out, guys. So you've got a line running there of these weird stones, and then a little bit of a space, and then we've got another line here, and almost the same thing going on down here. This is something I found fascinating.